Welcome to another day in the Queen's Curry Kitchen, in my kitchen. Today I am going to show you a couple of things. The first thing I'm going to show you is the difference between a chickpea curry and a kidney bean curry, right? So these are both on the menu today. The difference between a chickpea curry is that if you're making chickpeas, you're going to put more onions and less tomatoes in your tempering, right? So this is about 13 portions. So about 14 portions of onion have gone in and 6 portions of tomato. So the tomato in a chickpea curry will always be less. It's predominantly an onion flavor. On the other hand, for a red kidney bean curry, it's going to be less tomato and less onions and more tomatoes. So this is about 8 portions and 6 portions of onions have gone in, but about 13 portions of tomato and tomato puree are going to go in. That includes freshly chopped tomatoes and some tomato puree for color. In here we are doing a yellow moong dal, and I'm going to give you a tip for if you want to eat Indian food but you want to keep it oil free, or you don't want to keep on adding tempering and you're trying to cut down on the oil that goes in your food, but maybe the rest of your family is not oil free, right? Or maybe you just like ghee but you don't like oil. It could be so many different reasons. So here I have dal which I've boiled. This is a yellow moong dal. I've boiled it with salt and turmeric, and I've created one tempering with onions, tomatoes, curry leaves and cumin seeds, right? Now you can see it simmering. In case you want to do an oil-free version, you're going to boil your dal with all of these things already in it, so you won't need to oil it or create a tempering. And then the final way to add flavor to any dal dish is to give it a tempering, or tadka, or chop as we like to call it. So let me just bring you in really quickly and show you how we do it. This is a pan. I have some olive oil. If you like ghee, you can do this with ghee. Ghee and lentils together actually are a really good combination for the gut. But this is a vegan version, so I am using olive oil. To a hot pan, I'm going to put in some Szechuan chilies. These are totally optional. They add a nice color to your dal. There isn't that much heat on here, okay? Let me just say a quick hello to Tefin Song, who's watching. Welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. Now, as it sizzles a little bit, we are going to add some ginger julienne. It's a really nice mouthful. This already has ginger and garlic when it was simmering and when I created the first tempering, right? So it's already got ginger and garlic in it. I have the ginger juliennes going. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. You'll see everything starts to sizzle. In go the cumin seeds. Now you're going to see the cumin seeds starting to change color. You see how they get kind of like woody in color. This is the original color, and that's what it becomes when it's added to hot oil, right? For the dry, now at this point you're going to really lower the heat, really low as it can go, because you're trying not to burn the spices, right? So you're going to lower the heat, and out of the dry spices that you're going to add, you will add coriander powder. And this is about 13 portions, so you need to have quite a bit. Give it a good shake so that it does not burn. Also add a little bit of turmeric, some Indian curry powder. I'm eyeballing everything, and some paprika. So paprika is the thing that gives it color without giving it heat, and a little bit of salt. Give it a stir. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take some of the liquid. So I've turned off my flame completely. You see that? So that my spices do not burn. I'm going to take some of the liquid from here and add it to this pan. Right? So not just steak has sizzle, dal has sizzle too. And you're going to go in and add a little more liquid. Now you're going to turn the flame back on. As soon as you add paprika or Kashmiri red chili powder, turn off the flame. That's what helps to keep its color. I'm going to add a little water. and then give it a good stir. So this could be the simplest tempering. You don't need to fry any onions, you don't need to fry any tomatoes. Keep it really simple. And then as soon as it will simmer a little bit, I'm going to add it back to the boiling dal. I will turn the heat down on this. If you'd like to learn to cook like me, all you got to do is take a class with me. All the information is on queenscurrykitchen.com. You can also buy my book, The Vegan Indian Home. That is also listed on the website, queenscurrykitchen.com. And of course, all the spice blends are also there. So now you see this is simmering and boiling. We are going to add some cilantro and some curry leaves for flavor. And then I'm going to turn off the heat and add this right back to the pan. Okay, so this is the way you layer your flavors in a dal, which is why when you eat Indian food, you experience it in layers, because different things have been added at different times. So there's really no rocket science, it's just a technique, and once you learn the techniques, then you can pretty much master any dish. I'm going to give this a stir, and I will check for seasoning in a little bit, for which I probably am going to need both my hands. Right, so that's that.